to another play as part of a reading series that I helped produce at a theater I worked at in DC. My mom doesn't like it because there's some language, so. Oh God, he forgot his script.
Your mom doesn't like it because there's some language.
I know.
I mean,
The
so
sister, the little sister.
The company.
That was awesome. Oh, thank you.
I haven't spoken to him since. I've been staying with my sister and her husband.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you came to talk to me, Sophie. I applaud you for reaching out to your sister and for leaving the relationship with Philip. You're listening to Sophie and you're fulfilling Sophie's needs. Now, you haven't mentioned your pregnancy. Is that something you'd like to discuss today?
I was in the exam room and I was staring at the table with the white tissue paper and the stirrups and the gown, and I took my clothes off. I slipped the gown over my arms, but I couldn't tie it in the back. I couldn't do it. I kept looking at those fucking stirrups and the doctor's office paper, and I'm standing there ass out in this fucking hospital gown, and I can't move forward. You know, I've always thought the whole things happen for a reason stuff is bullshit, and that church is just a comfort fest for people who can blindly believe that everything's gonna be okay. I saw this woman on the way to the doctor's office, a blind woman, on the subway. She had one of those white canes, and she was tapping her way to the escalator, and she didn't really seem sure of herself, like she hadn't been blind her whole life, you know. She was learning to be blind and be out in the world. Anyways, I was watching her, and she seemed unsure. She turned too soon to get on the escalator. She ended up in the well behind the escalator, you know. I kept thinking, should I help her? I didn't want to insult her, but she looked lost. And then this man lightly reaches out to her, and he touches her elbow, and he guides her to the escalator. So I needed to get on the escalator too. I kept watching from a distance. She and I were both headed uptown. We got on the same train, and the whole way, people were watching out for her. She seemed unsure, but there were at least 5 separate people who were there for her, to give her a seat, to tell her when the subway door was open, to direct her to the stairs. We got off at the same stop, right? So I'm going to the OBGYN to have an abortion, and I'm like following this blind lady, watching these random New Yorkers help her. And it was like she knew they were there, all these helpers. They were there, and she couldn't see them, but she trusted they were there. Isn't that so fucking brave and, like, faithful? So finally, she turns the corner and she's gone, and I walk up the stairs to my doctor's office, and I'm thinking about her, and I'm standing in the exam room in my hospital gown, and I can't finish. Literally, I couldn't move, because maybe I need to have faith, you know? Maybe there's a reason I've been given pause. I know Philip is wrong for me, but this baby, there is life inside me. I just couldn't do it. I know, I don't know when life starts, you know, but I know where it ends. It ends in that exam room.
Sophie, I want to make sure I'm following. You decided to keep the child?
I guess so. Yeah, this might be the stupidest fucking thing I've ever done. But I have to believe that when my body literally wouldn't move, when my mind was flooded with these thoughts that the abortion is the absolute wrong thing to do, I just have this feeling that I'm like that woman, like that blind woman. Like, there's something out there helping me, guiding me, directing me, and all it is a feeling that it's so fucking strong.